Good morning and welcome along to Lessons in Love. And today we're going to be doing lesson 258. Let me remember that my goal is God. Or as I'd like to put it, let me remember that my goal is love. This morning I thought it would be nice to take a few moments just to reflect on where the Course in Miracles has taken you thus far, where studying the workbook lessons has brought you. I know for me, there's certainly a lot more peace in my life, a lot more ease. I'm much more patient, both with myself and with others. And my levels of tolerance have increased greatly as well. And I see miracles, I notice miracles, and I have that miracle of the shift in consciousness when things don't feel optimal. I'm able to take that time out to have a holy moment with Spirit and get a new perspective on things. So you'll have your own stuff that's changing for you, but just to acknowledge it for yourself. So we're going to take a moment with the eyes closed down and just see, are you aware of changes that have happened for you since you began? And just being in gratitude for this course, for these amazing workbook lessons. The gift that they are in our lives. And just taking a nice long deep breath in. And a long slow exhale. Another deep breath in. And a slow exhale. We begin this day in gratitude. We open our hearts and we surrender to love. We ask love to lead the way through the minutes and the hours of this new day. We welcome joy, fun, and abundant prosperity. We recognize that all encounters are wholesome and that all experiences can be met with a peaceful heart that is anchored in the truth that we are one, that we are love, and that we are free. And we release these words and we let it be. So our lesson. Let me remember that my goal is love. That which is needful is to train our minds to overlook all little senseless aims and to remember that our goal is love. God's memory is hidden in our minds, obscured by our pointless little goals, which offer nothing and do not exist. We will continue to allow God's grace to shine in unawareness while the toys and trinkets of the world are sought instead. So is that what we would do? Would we let God's grace be shining there in unawareness that we don't know it while we're distracted by toys and trinkets of the world? And that's what they do. They distract us. They pull us away from our essence, from our truth. And we begin to recognize as we awaken that we have a choice. While we're asleep, we don't really realize that. But as we awaken, we really, get to choose. So we get to choose love, put love first, or we get to choose all the distractions, which we're reminded are nothing. They don't actually even really exist, but we make belief that they do. So we have a very strong belief and attachment to the ways of the world. But we have a choice, and we can dissolve these. And the way to dissolve them is with love. You lovingly dissolve all other attachments. And then all the gifts are still added to you. So I've said this before and I'll say it again. Like, it's putting love first, putting God first. And then all the gifts are added on. So you will have a lovely, comfortable life. You will have whatever it is that you need or whatever it is that you're seeking. But we got to put God first. So our goal is just to follow in the way that leads to you. We have no goal but this. What could we want but to remember you? What could we seek but our identity? And you know, all we really want is to be happy and to be peaceful and to see others happy and peaceful. And like, this is the formula. It's to put love first. And putting love first means that we forgive easily and readily. Like, we're always prepared to forgive as things happen. And for sure, in our humanness, we can feel stuck at times, and it may take a few days to get to that forgiveness place. But you do start to realize that, like, you're carrying the burden. You're the one that's suffering. You're the one that's hanging out in the shadows, you know, holding on to things, senseless resentments. And they don't, you know, I suppose they don't serve us in any way whatsoever. They just prolong suffering and delay our knowing of love. And so as we move through this course, and, you know, we're at lesson 258, we're quite far along now. So that practice of forgiveness should be, you know, going from strength to strength. And now we get to really consciously make God our goal, make love our goal. And that's what we're going to do today. So as you move through this day, that's all you have to do, is make love your goal. Remember that it is your goal, and that if you reach your goal, everything else will fall into place. And you just keep aiming in that direction. Just keep moving towards love. So enjoy your meditation time, resting in awareness. Let me remember that my goal is love.